The ocean was calm on June 8, 1967. The USS Liberty, a United States Navy intelligence ship, floated just off the coast of Egypt, its antennas scanning radio traffic during the Six-Day War. With its large American flag waving high, the ship had no reason to expect danger. But within hours it would become the target of one of the most controversial military attacks in U.S. history, an attack carried out not by enemies, but by Israel, one of America's closest allies. At exactly 2 p.m., Israeli aircraft approached the ship. The Liberty crew believed they were just being observed. After all, Israel had no motive to attack a clearly marked American vessel. But suddenly, the unthinkable happened. The Israeli jets opened fire. Rockets and cannon shells tore through the Liberty's communications gear, radar equipment, and bridge. Within minutes, 9 American sailors were dead. Then came the next wave, Israeli torpedo boats. One of the torpedoes struck the ship's side, blasting a massive hole and killing 25 more men in an instant. The crew was in chaos. Fires raged on the deck, and wounded sailors screamed for help. Despite the devastation, the Liberty didn't sink. Its crew fought heroically to save the ship, even managing to get a distress signal out before the communications tower was destroyed. When American reinforcements from the Sixth Fleet began mobilizing, something strange happened. Israel called off the attack. Later, they claimed it had all been a terrible mistake. According to their version, the Liberty had been misidentified as an Egyptian vessel, a claim that, for many survivors and historians, simply didn't add up. The ship was flying a massive U.S. flag. It had distinct hull markings and American radio frequencies. The weather was clear and Liberty was in international waters. Even more damning, intercepted Israeli communications reportedly showed that pilots had identified the ship as American, but were still ordered to strike. The official U.S. government response: to accept Israel's apology. There was no public trial, no deep investigation, just silence. To this day, survivors of the USS Liberty believe the attack was intentional. Some speculate it was meant to prevent the U.S. from learning about Israeli war crimes in the Sinai. Others believe it was a calculated risk to manipulate American involvement in the war. But the truth has never been fully revealed. Documents remain classified. Testimonies were suppressed. And families of the 34 men who died never got the answers they deserved. TriviaTales invites you to look deeper into this forgotten incident, an event buried under decades of diplomacy and denial. Why would an ally attack an American ship? And more importantly, why was no one held accountable? This isn't just a story about war. It's a story about silence, sacrifice, and the uncomfortable truths behind international alliances. Because sometimes, the most shocking betrayals come from those we call friends.